everybody. I hope this fucking microphone's working. I didn't have a lot of time to get set up today, but here I am. I actually am shocked that I am somewhat on time. On time for me anyway, that's for sure. So I got up super early this morning and I had to go and get my mom and my auntie to the airport. My auntie from Scotland. We had an absolute ball. She's just hilarious, frankly. And so we had a great time. And then I had to drive up the country and do some stuff today. So I've been quite busy. We have a couple of things to cover. Now, Mr. Costello there from County Tipperary has just sent me a link to a video. So I'm going to download that and play that for you as well, which is BodyCam footage of the aftermath of Cyrax's situation there the other day. So give me a sec here and I'm going to download that. We also have a video that I picked up today, which was absolutely hilarious. I couldn't believe my luck. I was doing dishes. Yes, I have to do dishes. Demons have to do dishes too. Hold on, my fucking camera's all over the shop here. Hold on now. There we go. That's more like it. And this t-shirt, it says whiskey helps. Sadly, I have run out of whiskey, so I'm on the Heineken today. God knows I need it. I've been on the road all feckin' day, and I still have a bit of sawdust in my feckin' hat and the whole lot. But anyway, we have these two videos to show. Today, I was doing some dishes, and I saw that the Honourable Judge... Oh, fuck. Which judge was that? Judge Middleton was live. So I said, okay, feck it. Let's have a look what he's got going on. And to my absolute delight, he immediately had an 85-year-old sovereign citizen. And it's actually really, really funny. It's actually really, really funny. Absolutely, Michelle. I do dishes every single day. It's fantastic. I love doing dishes. Yeah, no, I don't. I fucking hate doing dishes, but it's a good time to just stick on the headphones and listen to stuff. And one of the people that I listen to while I'm doing dishes, real talk, legitimately do, is Fraud Wrangler. Check out Fraud Wrangler's channel. There's also Dummy Kruger is another person that I love to listen to while I'm doing woodwork or doing the dishes or plaiting my hair or whatever else I'm doing. Fantastic to listen to. So definitely check out those two channels. If one of my lovely mods will be so kind to drop their links in the side chat, I'd really, really appreciate that. Kimmy Dawn, good to see you in the house. Hope you're doing really, really well. I actually, funnily enough, got a dishwasher so I rent from my friend. He owns this beautiful farm that I live on. It's a gorgeous 16th century farm. And I rent a cottage from him. And I was just mentioning, we were chatting, we were actually doing up my car. And I just mentioned that I was thinking about buying a dishwasher because I'm sick of doing fucking dishes. I hate doing dishes. So I mentioned that I wanted a dishwasher. He's like, I have one in the barn. So I said, great, go get it. We'll stick it in. And so I took the washing machine out for the clothes. I put that in the other room where it can also hook up. Stuck in the dishwasher, happy out, press the button. Fuck all happened. It wasn't working. So it turns out the pump is fucked in it and there's all sorts of problems with it. So I'm going to dump that. I'm probably going to buy a new dishwasher because I am absolutely sick of washing. What the fuck is that? Oh, there's cables everywhere, man. Everywhere. So anyway, I was sitting there and then this 85-year-old SovCit decides to take the floor. And it's quite something. You guys are going to enjoy it, I'm sure. Liz Burton says, good morning from South Australia. Lovely. I was actually meant to move to Adelaide before I moved back to Ireland, as it happens. In South Australia, I was born. Care Bear says, first live stream, I'm psyched. Well, welcome. It is fantastic to have you here, Care Bear, and I hope you enjoy the show. I definitely will, because I've got some great stuff to show you guys. And if you do enjoy the show, make sure and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. If this is your first time here, or if you have never commented before, then let us know. Let us know in the side chat if it's your first time, or if you haven't commented before, let us know where you're from. And I'm sure people will respond with plenty of defamation shamrocks. We got Aussie Nader says, g'day from down under, 5 a.m. here. Wednesday on the Gold Coast. What I wouldn't give to be in the Gold Coast right now, I can tell you, we're due freezing weather again here. I woke up this morning, my car was frozen over. There was sleety rain. It was fucking terrible. So yeah, I do miss the Australian weather. For those of you who don't know, I lived in Western Australia for 5 years, and my God, do I miss the heat, because it is cold as balls over here. Abby Pollen says, hello from Sweet Home, Alabama. Lovely. I actually would love to go to Alabama. It's just one of those places. I've been to a few places in the States, but Alabama is definitely on the list. And Louisiana, that's another place. I always wanted to go to Monroe. I've got a friend in Monroe, Louisiana. So that's one spot I definitely want to go to. Is that Georgia as in America, Georgia? Or is that Georgia as in next to Russia, Georgia? Well, he said it's 3 p.m., so I'm guessing it's America, Georgia. Was I in Georgia? I think I was. I think I had a stopover in Georgia. Got to go down there and pick some of those Georgia peaches. Blake Betts is saying hello from Canada. Awesome. So anyway, we're going to have a look at this first video. Before we do, I just remind you guys of this thing that I got going on at the moment. It's just an idea I had to kind of give back for people who support the channel. So for anybody who wants to win a merch box, I've actually gotten some of the stuff, and I've got my friend Wes working on something at the moment. So he got one of those laser printers where you can laser engrave things. And we are getting some, where we're working on it. We're getting there slowly but surely. We are getting some wooden spoons with the Mammy Demon logo on it. So hopefully they'll be done in time to stick a few into these boxes. And there's going to be like a mug, a cup, like a few different bits and pieces in there. So definitely check that out if you'd like to get involved. If it's something you'd like to possibly win. It's not like a competition as such, but basically for anybody who leaves a super chat, or for preferably anybody who leaves a PayPal. If you leave a PayPal, just you don't even need to say anything in particular on it, because everybody that sends PayPal will automatically be entered into this. For every dollar, it's an entry. If you can't donate to keep the channel going and you want to get involved and do it in another way, it's completely free for you to do so. All you have to do is go watch one of my old videos, not the live streams as such, but the videos. Go watch it, share it with your friends, wherever that may be, Facebook, wherever, and leave a comment to let me know that you've shared it, and you'll also be entered into that. So that's kind of on the trust side of things. I know a load of you have done that already. I already have some of the merch on the way to me to get that stuff. Other side of merch, there's going to be some great merch coming up specifically for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm fucking so close, so close to 40,000 subscribers. I can almost taste it. So we're going to have a 40,000 subscriber special, and there'll be some special merch available for that night only. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. And finally, there's another way that you can get yourself some merch, kind of technically for free, kind of, if you become a Patreon. And there's going to be some Patreon-only videos going up soon. I've got some of those filmed. It's mostly stuff that I do outside of YouTube, like some woodwork and things like that, and just random videos. That's going to be going up there. Or if you become a member, it'll be on the members-only side of the channel as well. So you can check that out too. And if you become a Patreon, I can't remember how many months it is, but after a set amount of time, you get free merch sent out to you as well through Patreon itself. So definitely check that out. If you want to get involved, PayPal is probably the best way if you want to support the channel, because it goes directly to creators. So I'd always recommend that. And it's going to go to help build this new program that I'm starting very, very, very soon, the Demon Cottage. So keep your eyes out for that. And I'll hopefully be getting a selection of you fine people out there to actually come visit me here in Ireland and stay at the cottage and camp and have some fun. And that's the plan. I'm working on some ideas. So we'll definitely work on that. Quick few more comments before we get into the video. I'll leave a few people come in here. Olga says, hello from Ljubljana in Slovenia. That is fucking awesome, frankly. And the gnome said Alaska off grid, says Aaron Gabra, Gurvmila Mahagut. Dear McCostello claims that he's not from Tipperary when clearly he is. There's no doubt about it. You don't look like that and not be from Tipperary. Zenus for $2 says, greetings from Texas, y'all. I have my Stetson, well, my cheap Stetson back there, but I can't wear it because of the headphones. And Pernstar 2008 says, Irish Demon, what's your recommended booze for St. Paddy's Day coming up? If you are more of a beer drinker, I would recommend Murphy's Irish Stout. It's from Cork, or Beamish Irish Stout, which also comes from Cork. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you're more into the shorts, then I would say a good Irish whiskey, Jameson or Redbreast is a fantastic Irish whiskey. What else now? There's a few. There's quite a few different ones there. Definitely a few of those. What else? I mean, Jesse, you can't go wrong with a bit of Heineken. Heineken's grand. It does the job. The gnome said Alaska off grid says, come on up to Alaska, Irish Demon, but wait till the summer. We'll have a grand old time. I will definitely be visiting Alaska at some stage. It's always been on my fuck it list, as I like to call it. Smithwick's is a good drink. I do like Smithwick's, and Bushmills is a nice whiskey. Tusk reckons Jameson is foul. That's because Tusk is Scottish, where they have reasonably okay whiskey. No, they have great whiskey, but Jameson, there's nothing wrong with Jameson. Bit of Redbreast is good. Jameson is definitely overrated for sure, but it's good. And yeah, Murphy's does not travel. I found that out the hard way when I was in Australia. Anyway, let's get stuck into this video. I'll put the link to the PayPal in the side chat if anybody wants to get involved in this. Again, every dollar is an entry, and I will pick a winner here at the end of the month. There'll be some runners-up prizes and things like that. Something I might do every month, see how it goes. If people are interested in it, then we'll do that. Anyway, on to our 85-year-old SovCit. Check this out.
Let me see. Mr. Flowers also has a pre-trial this morning. Where's that one?
So I was sitting here listening to this while I was doing my dishes, and then I heard him say this.
I guess so.
Oh, he's not Scottish.
Mr. Flowers,
I thought he was.
why don't you come have a seat? I will make you stand up there at the podium.
Judge, which flowers do you want?
Please take your hat off if you would.
I think I'll take my hat off.
Thank you. Are you Keith Carlton Flowers?
No, I'm Keith Carlton. My family name is Flowers.
All right. Why don't you take Mr. Flowers back in the lockup, and we'll leave him there till about 5 o'clock this evening. Mr. Flowers, you're too old for this, and I'm too old for this. We've been dancing this dance for 35 years.
Right, Judge,
So why don't you come up here and be respectful to me, and I will be respectful to you.
I will do that.
All right, please come have a seat.
I will do that.
Right
I'm not
here,
here to do
right
my
here,
regular-
right here.
Oh. Okay.
So bear in mind, this old plucker over here is 85 years old. So when I heard the judge say, why'd you take him back to the lockup? Like, fuck this guy, basically. I was like, oh, I have a feeling that perhaps they have a bit of history. And then he said they've been doing this for 35 years. 35 years they've been having this argument.
Please have a seat, and then we'll delineate what the charges are. This is file 23. Good morning, Mr. Sopanos. This is file 23348ST, People versus Keith Carlton Flowers. That's what his mother named him. He's charged with driving suspended, second offense, having no insurance under the insurance code, and failing to obtain a Michigan license plate. He also has a charge of driving suspended, second offense, and no insurance on a different date, which is file 22801. That's set for a pretrial today. Mr. Flowers also has $1,000+ of unpaid fines and costs going back to 2007. He gets tickets and then routinely doesn't pay them. He has a disagreement about how the Michigan jurisprudence system should operate. And for many years has felt he doesn't need a driver's license or a license plate. So these charges are pending. My preference, Mr. Flowers, would be to get an attorney to help you with this. What's your preference?
My Judge, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Besides, my name is not Flowers. My given name is Keith. Keith. My family name, just let me ask you a question, Judge. If you was in a family reunion with Middletons and somebody just called out Middleton, who do you think would respond?
I would.
The whole family? No, I see your name up there as Jeffrey.
Yes.
But all
right, well, I don't
Middletons-
want to fight about this. What do you want to do about the charges?
What I want to do, well, I know I'm not, because officer, I didn't eat. Oh, I'm sorry. I am a man here. From my major judge. And I just want to go through this life and finish it out and be able to travel and enjoy myself. That's all. Enjoy my property, which is what I was doing. And I have inalienable right to do that.
Inalienable. Laura, you and I have been
I love that he corrected it on that, like that, because this is the thing, right? Talking about Dummy Kruger, this is the epitome, the epitome, if you will, of Dunning-Kruger. Like they have this little bit of knowledge, or well, perceived knowledge that they get on the internet. Or in this guy's case, I don't know, man, maybe some fucking the Rosetta Stone or something. This guy's old as shit. Like he's 85 years old. And then he literally can't even say inalienable, which I also can't say. Well, I'm not the one swinging it around like a big Mickey, am I?
So enjoy my property, which is what I was doing. And I have an inalienable right to do that.
inalienable. Laura, you and I have been dancing this dance since I was a young prosecutor. You're 85 years old.
That's right.
And you're still banging your head against the wall. And
Well, let me ask you this.
I don't want to engage in a question and answer session.
That's
What do you wish to do? Do you wish me to get a lawyer to help you with this?
Well, the problem is, Judge, is lawyers don't want to handle these kind of issues because they're afraid to lose their license.
They don't want to handle these kind of issues because they know they're going to have to deal with somebody who's nuttier than squirrel shit when they're doing so. That's why they don't want to handle these issues.
Because this is what is not supposed to be talked about in legal land. Now, Judge, I know you think I'm crazy, but the record shows I never hurt anybody. I just want to go through this world, enjoy myself, and enjoy people.
You're stubborn. I don't know about crazy.
You know?
I do know about crazy. I think perhaps you're a little bit crazy. And that's okay. Like everybody likes crazy old men. They are fun. There's no doubt about it. But this guy's proper crazy.
You're so stubborn you went to federal prison. But
yeah, over something I didn't do.
By something he didn't do, he means didn't pay taxes. And you guys know how I feel about taxes and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. But like something I didn't do is a roundabout way of saying something I failed to do, which is a totally different fucking kettle of fish.
How do you evade taxes when you never filed a damn thing? And what taxes I paid?
I like this guy, man. He's funny, you know.
And they kept.
Well, the federal government doesn't take real.
Well, let me ask
kindly
you
to
this.
You enjoy these colloquies and you enjoy using the court's time and you enjoy this.
No, I don't.
Philosophical debate about whether you should be able to travel or not. I'm over it.
Correct.
You and I have been fighting this fight
I know
for
this.
40
I know
years.
this, Judge.
I looked at your driving record. It's full of tickets and failed.
Yeah, but
stop.
No accidents.
All right, stop.
No mail NC. No drunken driving.
Correct.
None of it. It's
All
just
right.
all.
Stop. I get to talk first, then you get to talk. And you don't talk when I'm talking. You got a lot of tickets. FCJ. It stands for fail to comply with judgment. You'd get a ticket, you wouldn't pay it. They suspended your license. You haven't had a license. A few years ago, they changed the law and they lifted all of those FCJ, fail to comply with judgment suspensions. Here in our court, you've got over $1,000 worth of tickets that you've received over the years that you haven't paid. You get stopped on February 9th for driving without any insurance and without a plate. And then you get stopped again on February 28th for the exact same thing. And they're just going to keep pulling you over every time they see you drive. And if I give you a fine, you aren't going to pay it. But right now, you're presumed to be not guilty on all these charges. So
Well, because of my status.
All right, well, you have a right to plead not guilty. Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. Let me finish.
Sorry.
You have a right to plead not guilty on all of these charges, and I would never take that away from you. You have a right to have a trial, or it has to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that you did it. The question is, do you want me to appoint a lawyer for you to help you with these cases?
Well,
Before we get into this part, because this actually does get very funny, very interesting, I'm just going to grab a couple of these super chats just so I can keep on top of things. First and foremost, my good buddy Hank's Corner for $5 says, a petty donation to piss off petty people and maybe win some merch. First of all, thank you so much. I fucking love pettiness. I don't care if it's 5 cents on PayPal. Petty donations are my favorite because we all know who it pisses off. Let me know in the side chat who it pisses off, because that is absolutely my favorite thing to do. I am a troll at heart and I love pissing that one particular person off. So let me know in the side chat who you think it is. Evelyn Garrison for $10 says Eastern Shore, Virginia, USA. Virginia. I was in West Virginia. I need to go to other Virginia. Says, I've been wanting to ask, do you know about these 2 YouTube channels that roast SovCits, Van Balian and Tones over things that I love both of those channels. Van Balian tagged me in a video one time. I had no idea. And it was like Irish Demon's cousin, the SovCit. I was like, what the fuck? It was a SovCit in Northern Ireland. Now, doing SovCit shit in Ireland anyway is a terrible idea. It does not float here. My biggest video ever was a SovCit trying to use US law in Ireland, which was hilarious. Didn't go well. Using SovCit bullshit in Northern Ireland is a different story. You do SovCit stuff here and you refuse to get out of the car, the cops will eventually convince you that maybe it's best for you to get out of the car. You do SovCit shit in Northern Ireland and you refuse to get out of the car, you will be coming out of the car, even if it's through the keyhole. They will pull you out of the car. But no, I love Van Balian and Tones. Great channel. Also, Johnny O, The Plot Hole. Another fantastic channel. There's so many great channels out there. And then Evelyn says, not bad. Yours is best. Fucking eat that, boys. I gift you. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I really appreciate that. And of course, you get a chance now as well to win some merch, which would be awesome. And I'll be drawing that towards the end of the month with a few days left in the month, something like that. I'll be doing something on Paddy's Day a little bit early because I am going partying Paddy's night. So definitely I'll be doing something during the day. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And actually on the matter of Paddy's Day, I got something to show you here in a minute. We got a very special guest that I need to introduce you to. That's going to be a bit of fun that my auntie brought over with her. Lisa Doran says, I love the judge's ponytail too. Absolutely. He laughed at one of my jokes one time. He apparently mentioned it on a live stream that unfortunately I didn't see it, but apparently I made a joke saying that I absolutely loved this guy in The Patriot because he's got like that old-timey American ponytail, and apparently he thought that was very funny. And actually when he starts his live streams, he goes through the chat and reads out where people are watching from, which I think is really good because it brings more of that accessibility and all that kind of stuff. Baconhead Eating for Fun for £2 says, teacher was Aristotle. Okay, in the side chat. Now, I'm not age shaming here because some of my best friends are many decades older than I am. Give me your best ones in the side chat. I'll start it out. When God said, let there be light, this guy flipped the switch. Go. Let me hear it in the side chat. And then we have Dave for $5. I hope that's not the Dave that I fired. It says, love seeing your videos. A plot hole is great too. Myself and Johnny O go way back to the very start of both of our YouTube careers. We had a fantastic show called The Four Beardsmen. They kicked me off it. I don't know what to tell you. My beard was too epic. I've actually trimmed it. I think it looks pretty good trimmed down a little bit. Just a little bit. But thank you so much, Dave. It's absolutely a pleasure to have you here. And thank you all so much for joining me. And then we have a couple of more chats. Paul Morrison has been a member for 4 months. Sadly, I can't bring the member milestones up on the screen. Says, you need to spell whiskey correctly. And how far off are we from the F-22, or do we have to go with the African version? We're getting close to the F-22. We're only about we're about 220 million short. That's all. So we're pretty close. We are absolutely getting there. And then as for the whiskey spelling, I take exception to that comment purely because the word whiskey, but some of you may know this already, some of you may not know. The word whiskey comes from the Irish Ishkabaha, which means the water of life. It's our word. Now, this is American shirt. And are you surprised that Americans spell things wrong? Okay. Sorry, Americans. It's not my fault that you took our word and bastardized it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't hold any resentment towards you for that. It's all good. It's all good. But anyway, that was Paul Morrison's one. And then Cindy Sue has been a member for a whole fucking year. lads and lassies, there's 430 of you here right now. Let me see those defamation shamrocks just for Cindy. And Delete Laws Sucks has been a member for 3 months, says, how did your aunt that was robbed finally make out? Fantastic. She got like a free holiday and all of that stuff. Absolutely awesome. And she's an amazing lady who definitely deserves it. And I just want to point out, Paul Morrison is a 3-star general in the Demon Army, by the way, so you better show that respect too. Thank you so much indeed. And I think there's like 2 more super chats we're going to get up here before we continue. We got Merlin FL23 for $5, says, happy Taco Tuesday. I haven't had a taco since I was in Texas, I think. Here's a petty donation for you to have a drink on me and for me to get a chance at that merch. Well, thank you very much, my friend, and Sláinte. And then we got Edie. Thank you. Thank you very much for the pronunciation. Marie Young for $2 says, this guy and Shakespeare were pen pals. Although I feel like Shakespeare probably found it hard to read what he was saying. I just think that that's probably a case. Teresa for $2 says, Team Skeptic is my second best. And then lads, there's a lot of defamation shamrocks out there. Team Skeptic is a legend, and he is responsible for this channel in a lot of ways. He talked me through a ton of different tips and tricks like that to get me where I am, and I really do appreciate that. Baconhead Eating for Fun for £2 says, he was in King Arthur's court and he was a pain. Yeah, he was quoting the Magna Carta before the Magna Carta was even fucking signed. That's how old this guy is. But I love it. You know what? You got to give him credit where it's due. Like, decades he's been at this shit, and he's stuck to his guns. While we might not agree with him, you got to hand it to him. He stuck to his guns for literally decades. Just a crazy old coot, but like in the coolest way possible. And very finally, before we get back to the video, we have 2 PayPals to read out. One from Lolly77. Great to see you there. Thank you so much indeed for that. And of course, you'll be entered into that as well. And the other one is from Steve for, wow, $20. Thank you so much indeed. And of course, you'll be entered into that again. For anybody who wants to enter but can't contribute that way to the channel, don't worry about it. You can help the channel in other ways by going to any of my videos, watch it, share it, and let me know in the comment section that you've shared it, and you'll also be entered into that as well. I really do appreciate that. My good friend Frank Perry says, when George Washington crossed the Delaware, he was rowing the boat. You mean he was traveling the boat? Not rowing it, traveling the boat. Anyway, back to the video. Let's go.
Now, a lawyer assistant, I don't want him to be my mouthpiece. Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, we shut off. You can go and have a drink. They shut off the water fountain.
As an assistant, yeah, but
how'd you get here today?
Pardon?
How did you get here today?
A friend brought me.
All right, let's make sure he didn't drive here.
Yeah, a friend brought me.
All right, very good.
Good to see you out there, Purple Dragon.
So you would accept an attorney as a legal advisor?
Advisor, but not as a, that's the only way. And if they don't want to present the argument, Judge, that I want to present, then I don't want them.
Well, your argument doesn't have any merit.
Well, can I speak now?
Yes.
It doesn't in the legal civil system. I understand that. But Judge, this legal system didn't create me. Judge, I know I've done a tremendous amount of research in this, a tremendous amount.
Research, is that the same kind of research that flat earthers do? They go out and they pick what they want to be true, and that's their research. Do you get me? That's what we're dealing with here. Thank you so much to David for the PayPal super chat for $10. No comment, but thank you so much. And of course, you'll be entered in to win that as well. Delete Laws Sucks for $2 says he is Adam and Eve's son. You fecker. Brilliant. Fraud Wrangler says he wrote the first Black Laws Dictionary Nor owned wrote. He literally wrote it. Like he wore the t-shirt and then he wrote the book. Ruben Martinez for $2 says because his argument has worked so well in the past, it's literally only been 5.5 decades of bullshit. But yeah. He's doing real good. Sally Skellington's been a member for 4 months, says, love all the members of the Demon Army. If you want to join the Demon Army, you can hit that member button or you can become a Patreon, whichever. And Lady Poe's been a member for 5 months, says, hey, Irish Demon, I finally got my feckin' coffee mug and the stories are true. Absolute fact. It makes my morning coffee taste so much better. This is a fact. This is a fact. And I'll leave you in on the little trick. I dip my nuts in every single one. Peanuts, like, as in chocolate peanuts. Anyway, moving on.
I've had 20 years of just nothing but reading and stuff.
Oh, Cindy, that's brilliant.
And I do have pretty good knowledge of what I'm talking about. I may not be the best orator in the world, but I know that this system didn't make Keith Carlton.
Your oration's all right. It's
Huh?
just your oration is fine. You've always spoken well for yourself.
Wow.
It's just your whole concept. So you read a bunch of incorrect stuff for 20 years.
Yeah.
I went to law school and I was a prosecutor for 23 years and I've been a judge for 22.
Well,
We have a different opinion about the law, and yours is, I don't care how much you read, we're not based on the Magna Carta or the Uniform Commercial Code. What deals with it is the Michigan Traffic Code and the Michigan Criminal Code. And you're driving around with no insurance, you're driving around with a suspended driver's license, you're driving around with no license plate. And we've been doing this for a long time. And I thought you were tired of it. I know I am. But if you will accept advisory counsel, I'm going to get a lawyer for you and set these.
I want one that knows the Constitution.
Well, all right. This is.
I mean,
well, no lawyer is going to do what you want them to do.
well, see, that's my point, Judge. That's my point. And I know the other system is there. You know,
What other system?
the constitutional system, the people's rights, unalienable rights. I know it's there.
Well, you have a right to travel. You don't have a right to drive.
Yeah, but
You don't have a right to drive around with no insurance. You don't have a right to drive around with a handmade license plate. You have to follow the same rules that everybody else does if you want to operate a motor vehicle on a public roadway.
but
in the
I
state
don't
of-
operate a motor vehicle.
Yeah, well, here we go. Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
operate an automobile, Judge. Judge, even in the statutes.
All right, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
You've
that's what I
wasted
thought.
several days of my life having this
I
theoretical
love this.
discussion about your view of the world. And
Like, I love the fact that not only is he a sovereign citizen, not only is he an 85-year-old sovereign citizen that is mad as a bag of cats, but the fact that they have history dealing with each other over the SovCit bullshit is just brilliant. It's fucking awesome. That could only happen to Judge Middleton. He's so involved in his community that it's just so funny to watch this happen.
mine, and we're never gonna reconcile.
I'm
So-
not trying to give you a hard time, Judge. I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Well, you are. Please take your hat off while you're here. in the
Oh, I'm
courtroom.
sorry.
All right, I'm gonna appoint some poor lawyer to try to assist you with this.
Where's he gonna be? Because
Some poor lawyer. I love it.
All right, I'm gonna appoint some poor lawyer to try to assist you with this.
Some poor lawyer.
where's he gonna be? Because you've clipped my wings, you know?
Well, I didn't. The Michigan
Well,
Secretary of
they
State
did.
says you can't drive a car. For one thing, they cleared your record from all of your unpaid tickets. I looked at it. And every ticket you ever got was failed to comply with judgment.
Now, I paid some tickets, I know.
Well, you may have. You've got $1,000+ of unpaid tickets here. But all we're doing is kicking this can down the road. Ultimately, you have a right to have a trial. And the question will it be in front of a judge or jury? But this poor, whoever I'm appointing to help you is gonna have a struggle. Set attorney pretrial for March 31, 23. It is a condition of your bond in both cases that you not operate a motor vehicle on a public road. If you drive a car, I'm going to put you in jail. Traveling is a right. Driving is a privilege. And you've lost the privilege to drive many years ago. But if you drive again, if you get another ticket, I'm going to cancel the bond in both of these cases, and you'll sit in jail for 28 days until we get the matter to a trial. So you heard it here. Do not drive. You drove on February the 8th, allegedly. And then on February 28th, they arrested you or ticketed you for the same thing. So we'll take another shot at this. I suspect what you really want here is a trial and the right to have this matter proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You certainly have that. But your opinion on how things work and mine have never reconciled. And but I don't want you to drive again. If you get another ticket, you heard what the consequence will be.
May I say something, Judge?
Yes, sir.
You just said you have that I have the right to trial or to travel.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is a right.
Yes.
Is driving a privilege?
Yes.
Well, why would a man that has a right to travel want to buy a privilege under pains and penalties? That doesn't seem logical to me. If I had the right to travel,
you've enjoyed having this philosophical debate with me for my whole career, and I don't want to engage in it anymore. We're going to get right to it. If we have a trial, and if you're found not guilty, so be it. If you're found to be guilty, then we'll proceed to sentence. But at this point, you are presumed to be innocent. You have a right to have an attorney with you, either as an advisory capacity or as your actual lawyer. My only concern is I don't want you driving around anymore on the Michigan roadway with no insurance or no license plate. And if you do it again, I will put you in jail.
That's pretty sad for such an old guy too.
You don't have to have a pretrial. I appointed the attorney to help you on both of them. I'll see you on March 31st. Good luck, sir. I'll see you in March.
well, okay. Judge, is this on the record?
Yes, it's all on the record.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
object to this proceeding as a man.
All right, you have a
Man
right
of
to
God.
object.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Really appreciate that.
I should have appointed you on that case.
No.
Nope.
I was sitting here thinking that. I was like, please
He's
don't let
been
me-
doing this longer than you've been alive.
Yeah, I arraigned him
Hmm.
on the other, for what he had the other thing for.
Good to see you,
And
Jude.
Well-
that was the exact same explanation you gave, that traveling is a right, driving is a privilege. That's exactly what I said. And I was like, good.
Good to see you, Resistor.
Well, Hannah Fairley, let's make sure she's not here.
All right, so that was the end of that one. I just thought that was really fun, you know, like, because he was such an old coot, and he just got stuck right into it. He's like, listen here, Judge. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Excuse me. Jesus. Frauded Wrangler. I don't know why, but I just immediately, when I read your name, I think Frauded Wrangler just sounds so good. I don't know why. But anyway, Frauded Wrangler says, Irish Steamer Bro, we have the world's biggest lens licker in the chat. Do tell. I'm all ears. I haven't really been looking at the chat too much. Anyway, lads and lasses, we got a very special guest for you here today, all the way from Ireland. We got Dinny the Leprechaun for Paddy's Day. My aunt brought this over from Scotland with her. This is Dinny the Leprechaun. He's hand knitted by a friend of hers, not her, because it's my aunt. And you will see him right here on my microphone coming up to Paddy's Day and maybe beyond. And then probably in the background somewhere. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Me and Dinny are going to be bringing you the Paddy's Day fun. We have bacon head eaten for fun for £5. Says Lucifer tried to talk to him and then left heaven because he can't stand him. I mean, that's pretty bad if the devil himself, my boss, as it were. Welsh News Network for £2 says he's so old he remembers Shuggy in short trousers. You leave Shuggy of the Golden Voice alone. Shuggy's a legend. I love Shuggy. He's such a cool guy. He's so laid back. Frank Perry says when the Big Bang happened, this guy was playing with a sparkler to cause it. I'm never going to live down the sparkler shit, am I? Excuse me. Jeez. I've got like a really bad cold at the moment, by the way. Janie Green says, I've never commented before, although I've been watching for ages. Can't help thinking he was a stowaway on the Ark. I knew you guys would jump in here with the beauties. Are you looking for an Ark? Because I know a guy. Anybody? This guy's so dumb, he thought Joan of Arc was Noah's brother. Torbjörn Lindberg for 20 sex. A lot of people give me sex on here. That's awesome. I must be big in Sweden. Swedish kroner? Because they give me loads of sex. Says, when we plundered Lindisfarne, he did not consent. I love that. Lindisfarne. I like that a lot. All the history nerds are going to love that. Brian Stidham says, we got to give this old guy a break. His first vessel was the Mayflower. That's putting him a bit young. Frank Perry for $2 says, the Big Bang was caused by this guy and a sparkler. See, there we go with the feckin' sparklers again, Frank, isn't it? Thanks so much for that, Tad. And then we have Care Bear for $5 says, great live stream, my first one and loving it so far. Thanks for making me feel so welcome. And you are very welcome. Everybody's welcome. And that's what I love about this channel and the people that support this channel. Even if people don't agree with each other, everybody's welcome. And it's absolutely great to have you here. And let's make Care Bear feel even more welcome by dropping a load of defamation shamrocks in the side chat, please. Delete Law Sucks for $2 says, show the judge the trifold. I would give my middle testicle for somebody to show him a trifold and to actually hear his response to it. It would be frankly amazing. Caddy says, Demon, my one and only true love, will you marry me? Yes, but you'll have to get in the queue. I've had some unbelievable proposals over the last year and a half in particular. But get in the queue, we'll get around to it at some point. That's a lot of feckin' defamation shamrocks. And that's not just for that lovely lady, but for everybody that's joining us here tonight. Thank you so much indeed. Now, lads and lassies, we got another video to get onto. For those of you just joining us again, for anybody who leaves a super chat or a PayPal, which is preferred generally because then YouTube don't get shit. Every dollar is an entry into a kind of a competition to win one of these. But also, for those of you who can't do that, you can go to any one of my videos, leave a comment down below, and then share the video. Let me know in the comment that you've shared the video, and you'll also be entered into that. And I'll pick one lucky winner at the end of the month, and a couple of runners up as well to get a few bits and pieces and things sent out and things like that. So anyway, we have Cyrax BodyCam. Here we go. And thank you so much to dear McCostello and Tipperary for sending this.
Okay. Little doggy.
Come here, you.
Hey, you want to put him up for me real quick?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Sore.
So what happened?
Oh Oh, sweet divine Jesus, that is one ugly human being. I hate to say it. Like, I hate to say it. But that is an ugly dude right there. That is a fucking... This guy is looking for his precious. Like, goddamn. You lost the genetic lottery.
I found out he was staying right over here. I went to go over there to ask him to, you know, please leave, please stop stalking me. Because he's been doing this for 7 years. I didn't even get 1 foot on the fucking driveway. And he fucking did this shit. And then he got me on the ground and was choking me out. It's on live stream.
Okay, so he just casually went over there to ask him politely to please don't stalk me anymore. No, you stormed up there looking for a fight and you got your ass kicked is what happened, sir.
About the light in your eyes.
Oh, you're fine.
Let me see your neck real quick.
Oh, I'm good. All here is good. But when he got me down, he had me like this on the back of my neck. And if you guys would like, I can show you where he's at if you'd like me to go with you.
Okay, do you know what address he lives at?
You just want me to go with you and I can show you what house?
Okay.
I know.
Do you want me to call you EMS? Get you checked out?
No, it's all good. It's just
You
bloody.
sure?
Yeah, it's just bloody nose. It's all
Okay.
good.
Hold on, it's just a bloody nose. I thought you said that he nearly killed you.
What's his first name?
I'm honestly not.
Now, I'm not the one muting this, by the way. This is all
Right here, in the very corner over here.
Yeah.
That one right on the other side of it, he was live streaming from.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. You've been there before.
Yeah. It's like an Airbnb. It's like an Airbnb or some shit.
Can you describe him for me? White male, black male, Hispanic?
White, very, very tall, heavy set, and has like
To be fair, very, very tall to him could be 4'6".
reddish, brownish facial hair. And I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna claim self-defense, but this guy's been stalking me for the last 7 years.
Okay. You said this was on YouTube Live, so if we went to that,
Yes.
his YouTube handle would
Yes.
be on there? Okay.
Yeah, the mark is at like 32 something and like a little bit. It's like 32 minutes, so on seconds.
Okay.
You can kind of see his face,
Mm-hmm.
and you can hear it in my voice because, like, I honestly thought that he was gonna fucking kill me because
You can hear it in your voice because you screamed like a bitch. Ah, please, oh, please. I'm going to play the rest of this, right? Then what we're going to do, we're going to roll it back to the start. I actually just loaded the video of what actually happened, and then we'll see if it lines up with reality.
he had all his weight on the back of my neck right here.
Okay.
This guy has been stalking my family. He has had somebody hired to fucking shoot at me through my bedroom window a few months back.
Okay.
You guess how old he is?
I'd say at least 36.
36. Does he live there by himself, do you think?
No, he doesn't live there. He lives in another state, but he's staying here at the Airbnb, and he says he says he's passing through. No, he's doing this shit to fuck with me.
And again, this is all redacted for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but there's obviously some reason for it. Dermot Costello from County
sure
Tipperary
you don't
says
want to call
more
you
body
EMS?
cams.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I
Alright.
said, it's just bloody nose, man. It's all
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
Sure.
especially if he was choking you out, I'd be careful about that. You
Yeah,
know, if you
like,
feel
yeah,
anything, go
Yeah,
to the doctor.
when he had me on the ground, he didn't have me like this. He had me on my stomach,
Yeah, what's the phone number?
and then he had me like, he had his knee like right in here.
Okay, so you were laying on your
Yeah,
stomach.
I was, yeah, and you could clearly see.
Yeah,
as you can
okay.
see, yeah.
Yeah, your report number
Okay.
is 24767.
So you don't know the address of that B&B over there?
No, dude, but you know what house I'm talking about? It's got like a red fence over here.
Okay, yeah, we'll find it.
Alright, thank you. I do appreciate it, because this guy has made death threats to my family. And yeah, in response, I have done the same thing back, but it was to get him to leave me alone.
Okay, and did you hit him at all today when you
No.
were over there, or did he just...
No, I went...
No, because you didn't get a chance, did you? Because you got laid out, dumb
Because
shit.
when I approached him, I went like this because my sleeve was like starting to slide down. So I was like, yo, like, I'm going to put the sleeve back. And I went to go over there to ask him, yo, like, just leave me the fuck alone. Fucking leave. I told you not to be here. And you can even check YouTube. I gave this
There,
guy...
no chance.
Chance, here's a report number.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But I've given this guy several fucking warnings to leave me alone.
Okay. Yeah, so I just definitely wouldn't recommend going back over there.
Yeah, I'm
if
not.
you get any more threats, give us a call. We're going to go over and see if we can't talk with him today, see what happened.
I guarantee it. You get a fucking denial of this shit. If you go to the live stream, you'll see it.
Okay, yeah. We appreciate it, Chance.
I appreciate
You have a better night.
All right, Smeagol, good job. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the actual video and see if what he says comports with reality. Okay, so let's go back to the start of this one real quick. Bring it on, Costello. Good to see you, Texas Tim.
Yeah, he's coming down.
Okay. Little doggy.
Come here, you.
Hey, you want to put him up for me real quick?
Real quick there before we continue. Thank you so much, Kristen, for the... It all comes through in Australian dollars for me because my account from when I was in Australia for $21 as a super duper chat over on PayPal. Thank you so much indeed. And of course, that'll enter you into win. And again, for anybody who's just joining us that doesn't know, you can win an Irish Demon merch box. There's a few ways to do so. Leave a comment on one of my videos telling me that you've shared the video, and please do share the video. Or for anything that comes through on PayPal, you get an entry for every buck, and same goes for Super Chat. So yeah, got to be in it to win it, and you can do so for free as well, which is awesome.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Sore.
So what happened?
So what happened was a brother and a sister fell in love, and that's what happened. You're looking at what happened.
I found out he was staying right over here. I went to go over there to ask him to, please leave, please stop stalking me, because he's been doing this for 7 years.
Okay, so he casually went over there and asked him to please leave and stop stalking him.
Anybody.
Let's see if that's true, shall we?
If you come near me, Marty, I will fucking hurt you.
I'm not fucking mentioning.
So first we had the threat. So he casually went over there, but what he didn't leave in his comment to the police was that he also threatened to hurt him if he came over there.
Later. Come on.
So you can see he's rearing to go here.
I'm afraid of what I'm gonna do to you, Marty.
Come over.
So he runs at him, because you always run at somebody when you're casually asking them to do something.
Safety. Stay out of Ohio.
And then he swiftly gets his ass returned to himself.
He didn't even get 1 foot on the fucking driveway, and he fucking did this shit.
Yeah, because he beat your ass up before you got a chance to do the same.
And then he got me on the ground and was choking me out. It's on live stream.
Sorry about the light in your eyes.
Oh, you're fine.
Let me see your neck real quick.
Oh, I'm good. All here is good. But when he got me down, he had me like this on the back of my neck. And if you guys would like, I can show you where he's at if you'd like me to go with you.
Okay, do you know what address he lives at?
You just want me to go with you and I can show you what house?
Right.
I know.
Do you want me to call you EMS?
All right, so let's watch the rest of the incident, shall we? So just roll it back a little bit here. So again, now bear in mind, he just told the cops that he casually went over there to have a brief conversation with a gentleman about an issue that they were having. Not what happened, is it? No, you threatened him on a live stream first, like literally threatening his safety, etc., and that you were going to hurt him. And then you come running-ish at him, and he defends himself because you've literally threatened him on a live stream, and then come running at him, I think topless, and he beats your ass.
Stay out of Ohio.
Why? Stupid motherfucker.
I don't know what I'll do to you if I see you.
Why will you leave me alone? Why? Why would it be hard?
I don't know how bad I would hurt you if I saw you.
What was the plan? To hurt his eardrums with your little girl scream?
You can say goodbye to your loved ones because I'm going to hurt you. And then I'm going to have you arrested. Because I'm genuinely afraid of what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to hurt you. You're gonna fucking get hurt.
Like, I'm sorry, right? I don't like the idea of laughing at anybody who's in pain or scared, right? But that's pretty fun. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna do this, and then please no, you're the king. Oh, fucking hell, man. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you very much to Aaron for the $50 PayPal. That's 50 Aussie dollars. I really appreciate that. That's, of course, 50 entries to you. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the support.
I'm not joking. I will hurt you.
Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king? You are? Then run away now.
You are.
Shut the fuck up. Fine.
Stay out of Ohio.
Pretty fucking accurate.
Don't come here or you're going to get hurt. I am not playing around.
You win. You win. You win.
For your own safety, please stay away.
Like any MMA fighter will tell you, if you want to beat your opponent, the best thing to do is talk a load of smack, then lay on your back like a fucking turtle and get your ass kicked, and then scream to upset their eardrums. I think that's what the plan was here. And I'm actually starting to realize very, very quickly that this guy looks like that guy, but with a hat on. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. I know my auntie has christened this guy Dinny, but I think he should be called Cyrax the Leprechaun. I'm just saying. Let me know in the side chat. A 1 for yes, a 2 for no. I think this should be Cyrax the Leprechaun over here. Real quick, I'm going to say the name wrong on purpose. Fareed Edyez. I know it's Frayed Edges, but Fareed Edyez, for reasons that a lot of you will know, for $2 Aussie says, next time you're in Australia, drinks on me. I fucking can't wait. Welsh News Network, good to see you, buddy. For $5 says, ID, the only person stop search of customs for sparklers. Funnily enough, I was literally stop searched the first time I went to Boston because some little shitbag called ahead and gave my name to the cops and I was searched. And I am glad that I wasn't cavity searched because the officer who stopped me had fingers like feckin' King Kong. I would still be walking funny. I would still be John Wayne walking if that had happened. Purple Dragon for $5 says, Irish, I want to send PayPal and buy some merch, but I only use Google Dollars online. Love you, man. How is Black Beauty? Thank you so much, Purple Dragon. I really appreciate all of your support, and I absolutely love your picture of your pin, by the way. The Black Beauty is getting there. She got some new shoes. They don't fit. My fault. I didn't measure them right, so I got to get spacers for it. It's nearly back on the road fully. It's back on the road. Like I'm driving it every day, but it's still it's a bit ropey. I went to get it plugged in the other day to do a diagnostic on it, and for some reason it just won't communicate with the car. It was a bit of a disaster, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Fraud Wrangler for $5 says, as much as I love you, Demon, I will not forgive you for Cyrax. Didn't want to start drinking this early. I'm not talking a glass, a bottle, and a straw. I guess, I don't know. I feel like you could have some fun. So you can thank me later once you realize how fun it actually is. Baconhead Eating for fun for $2 says, Cyrax said like a weird Pokemon. You do not want. Absolutely. A waste of a Pokeball. I think that's what it's called. Teresa for £2 says, 300 more subscribers to reach 40K. I am blown away by that. It's like 15 or 16,000 new subscribers in the last few weeks. It's amazing. It's been an incredible month. And I want to thank you all for your continued support. I know some of you guys have been around forever, just like Sonny Rust for £2 says, I've been a fan of yours since the early days and a load of defamation shamrocks. Thank you so much indeed. Can we get some defamation shamrocks for Sonny in the side chat? And Martha Warner has become a new member. Thank you so much, Martha. And welcome to the Demon Army. So let's get extra defamation shamrocks for the newest member of the Demon Army, Martha Warner. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. Englishman in the USA for $5 says, a beer waiting for you here if you're ever in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Great vids. Funnily enough, I have been in Charlotte, North Carolina on a stopover, and we were ready to take off. I think it was to go to Texas, if I remember correctly. And the pilot ran out of hours. So we had to turn around and wait for ages. It was a fucking disaster after traveling for so long. But definitely the next time I go to Charlotte, I'll let you guys know. It would be absolutely awesome. Anyway, let's watch on.
Or you're going to get hurt.
Please let it go. I'm begging you. Please.
There's no telling what I would do if I got my hands on you.
Scream like a bitch is what you'll do, because that's what you did.
Get up. Get the fuck up.
Look at him scurry away.
If I see you at
Thank
all,
you so much, brand new Dan.
you better
Really
hope and pray to
appreciate it.
God that I don't.
Legend.
Because if I see you, I am going to hurt you. Did you not hear the fucking death rattle in my voice?
Yeah, I
You
could have killed you.
right there.
That's not what a death rattle is, first and foremost. That is screaming like a little bitch, is what that is. Now, he's a little guy, the other guy is a big guy, and if you saw him getting an ass whooping for no good reason, you'd say, fuck the big guy. That's lousy. Pick on someone your own size. However, when you're talking all that shit and you come running up on somebody, you're going to get smacked. And that's what happened. What did you think was going to happen? You dumb shit. Ron Reese. Good to see you, buddy. I had a fucking great time with him not in Cincinnati, in Kentucky. Man, that thing, the potato bag thing that you brought with you was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It says Cyrax looks like an orcish burn ward patient. That is spicy. That is very spicy. Ugh. Oh God, that guy, he's so gross, man.
You learn anything tonight?
That you're a fucking asshole and that you're the king of nothing.
You're the king of dog shite. Sorry, I had to do it for my Irish viewers. You will get that joke. You're the king of nothing. You're the king of dog shite.
Yeah, Marty may have beat my ass, but who cares? I still showed up, bitch. I fucking told you I would.
You got your ass kicked. I knew you'd get it. I knew you'd get it, Shedtech. You're the king of dog shite. Hold shite in a bucket. That's what you are. Hold shite in a bucket. You joke.
I told you I would show up, Marty, and I fucking did.
Oh, hey, Shedtech. Could you take this video? Because Shedtech's awesome at this kind of thing. Could you take this video and do a supercut of him talking shit against that guy, the king of dog shite guy? Like them smack talking each other. Oh my God, that would be fucking amazing. Oh, I'm picturing
your boy's still standing strong as ever.
The dog is my old friend. I'll come to talk with you again.
So that was horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Unbelievable. Yeah, no, exactly. Dark Angel. He came up there swinging and he got outswunged. That's what happened. He got his ass beat. It sucks. I've had my ass beat before. I don't hide that. And I whooped some ass before. Like, that's the way it goes. Did I have it coming sometimes? Fuck yes, I had it coming sometimes. Absolutely. When your mouth is bigger than your abilities, that's what ends up happening. We have a saying in Ireland, it's many a man's mouth got his nose broken. And this is exactly what happened. Mr. Binglesworth for $5 says that rattling noise was from the spray can he was huffing. Oh, people are spicy tonight. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I can only stay on for another few minutes here because I got some other stuff that I got to go take care of. Before I do, thank you so much to Lara something. I'm so sorry. Who sends $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much indeed. And of course, you'll be entered into that. Again, just to remind anybody who hasn't seen it, if you want to win a merch box, it got a load more shit in it than that. And there'll be loads of cool stuff that I'll be able to get during the Paddy's weekend time. And there's some Mammy Demon merch on the way. Hopefully I'll have it done in time to get this done. I'm going to throw those in as well, which is like a wooden spoon with the Mammy Demon logo burned into it. It's really cool. We're working on it. We're getting there. And so, yeah, to win this, if you support the channel through PayPal or Super Chats, for every $1 that goes in, you can enter into this or leave a comment on any one of my videos. Let me know that you have shared the video, and please do indeed share it. And again, you'll also be entered into it, so you can win in multiple different ways. And same goes for super thankses and all that kind of thing. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have that Mammy Demon wooden spoon ready. There are a few prototypes already made that actually look great, absolutely look great, but haven't quite got it right yet. We're getting there. And so I'll actually probably give out a free few of those prototypes that got all fucked up. I think that'd be hilarious. It'd be a cool thing to have as well. Anyway, lads and lassies, I am actually going to love you and leave you. My throat is just about done. I've got a really bad cold. All my MILF nodes, as I like to call them, are swollen and sore. My neck has been killing me for days. And I'm kind of just getting by with it. I'm just kind of getting there. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I know it was a short video, a short live stream. Hopefully feel a bit better tomorrow. We get back for a longer one. I got some really funny court stuff that I want to share with you guys. So definitely join me maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping I think it will be tomorrow. And I have a couple of videos coming out over the next few days. I just need to finish up here tonight. But yeah, the throat is on its last legs. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for the support. We're nearly at 40,000 subscribers. We're so close. We're only a few hundred away, hopefully within the next day or two. So all going well. Thursday night is where I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for Thursday night to try to hit 40K. If I get to 40K, we'll be doing that special on a Thursday night. We're going to have a look at some of my old videos, like really old fucking terrible videos that I made, and some other really, really cool stuff. Some of my favorite moments from over the last couple of years. I'm struggling now, so I'm going to bounce. Thank you all so much for joining me. Look forward to Paddy's Day. Myself and Dinny, or Cyrax the Leprechaun here, as his nickname will be. We'll say Cyrax the Leprechaun as his nickname. We'll be here with you. 40-hour stream, me whole. Maybe a 4-hour stream. I'll do a 4-hour stream. That I can commit to. Thank you so much, Little Sassy. I really do appreciate that. And thank you so much, Jillian C. I really do appreciate that too. Thank you all so much. Some of the clips of tonight's show will be available on the channel later tonight. I'll clip them so you guys can go watch them without all of the interruptions and things like that. Absolutely. I was just talking about this today, brand new Dan. I got demonetized a while back. It actually wasn't Nathan Thompson. It was the other guy. It was Daniel Pratt. He told me in a video one time that because I was not a flat earther, that I should go and hit my own delete button, if you will, YouTube friendly and all that. And I responded to it, and then it was flagged and I got demonetized. Nearly finished YouTube then. I was like, fuck this. It's like, it's so easy to lose it. And yes, you also get an entry for gifted memberships. That's a great idea. Yeah, absolutely, Jude. We'll do that. The only problem with gifted memberships, sometimes I don't see it come up in the side chat. For whatever reason, you can't bring it up there. And I've been in contact with StreamYard, I know a few others have, about bringing up milestone chats and gifted memberships. I'd love to be able to bring those up on the screen as well. Let me see here now. Yeah, I for whatever reason it won't let me do it yet, but hopefully we'll get there soon. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna get out of here for the night. I'm gonna go drink some nice tea and maybe a hot toddy and get some good sleep, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. I will be working on these videos tonight to just super clip them, have them out for you, and share them out with some friends. There's some good, funny, fun stuff in there. And yeah, we'll catch you all very, very soon. And a big sláinte. And a happy Paddy's Day if I don't see you in the meantime. Have a good one. Good luck.